you guys. I see the chat here. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes once again. I'm so grateful and honored to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for your time. And let's go ahead and get started up. So remember, as always, to bring your full attention to the Zoom. Actually, where is my screen? I can't see it. I can't see my screen. Hold on a second. Sorry about this. 1 second. Here we go. I'm working on a smaller screen, so I can't see it. So bring your full attention to the Zoom. Eliminate distractions, focus, and stay with the conversation, engage, and drop insights just like you guys have. And understand that how you do anything is how you do everything. And remember that this message is specifically today for you. So first slide here that we have. Why are we going here? There we go. We're going to talk about own your market, crush your competition. And I'm going to showcase all of the tools, all of the systems that we offer. That way you guys can be positioned to really capitalize in this market. There should be none of you that say, hey, do we have this? Or we don't have that. We have so many things that I am surprised, even myself, right? I am looking at the company every single day, and there's still things that I continue to learn, and eXp just continues to innovate, which is what is so important. You know, innovation is important for everything. So we're going to go ahead and do affirmations together as a community. So I ask all of you to unmute yourselves. Let's bring up the energy in the room. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say power up. We're going to do that 3 times and just repeat after me. So are you guys ready?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
I hear one person ready. All right, cool. One person ready.
Yes.
Yes. Ready?
Let's go.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Power up.
Power up. 1, 2, 3, power up.
Power up.
High energy equals high income.
High energy equals
High
high
income.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day and every way,
Every way I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
I have perfect health.
I have perfect
health.
I was born to win.
I was
born to win.
I will never surrender.
I will
never surrender.
I will always keep growing.
I will
always
keep growing.
I was born to be great.
I was born to be great.
Today will be the best day of my life, no matter what.
Today will be the
best day of my life, no matter what.
Hey, awesome. Thank you guys so much for participating and playing full out. I really appreciate all of you guys bringing up the energy here for the affirmations. And we're going to tune in to and just breathe together as a community like we do every week. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 6 times in the last breath. Just hold it as long as you can. We're going to oxygenate the system. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hold, hold, hold. And let go whenever you feel called to. I feel lightheaded. That means that my brain is saying thank you for the oxygen in my brain. So let's tune into gratitude. And just, you know, you can close your eyes if you are able to. Obviously, if you're driving, don't do that. But I'm so grateful to be here with all of you as a community. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful for the ability to see. I'm so grateful for the ability to hear, to speak. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for the opportunities ahead of us. I'm so grateful for new energy entering my life. I'm so grateful. Just fill in the blank, fill in the blank. What are you grateful for today? Tune in to the energy of gratitude. Gratitude is an abundance multiplier. One of the life lessons that I've learned, you know, here as I've been on this planet so far. When I'm grateful, I get more things that I'm grateful for. And now I want you to take and create a mental movie, a mental image of being 12 months from now. succeeding in everything you desire, and literally, standing there January 1 or February 1 or March or April 1, actually it's April, it's April 21st, April 21st, 2025. I want you to stand there 1 year from now, and you've accomplished all of your dreams, all of your goals, and you've closed all the escrows. And how does your bank account look? What kind of car are you driving? What kind of clothes are you wearing? How many clients are you representing? What is your experience of life? How are you feeling? Tune into the feeling of how you feel, because when you tune into the feeling of that emotion in the now, then the thing you desire starts to attract itself a lot faster to your life. So thank you for visualizing your outcome. Now, I want you to visualize what is your specific outcome for your goal, right? For as a community, our goal is to serve 21,000 families to $10 billion in volume and to attract 10,000 agents. So it all starts with each and every single one of you participating. So fill in the blank with your specific goal. Make sure you read that twice a day, every day, at least. Read it in the morning, read it before you go to bed, because that's going to help you to attract your goal that much faster to your life. So I'm going to do a local market update. And I actually did a national market update last week. So I covered all the things that had happened. I will have more national statistics coming up for you guys, but I'm just going to go over the 5 counties that I keep track of. For each and every single one of you, I encourage you to keep track of your market every single week, because number one, the thing that it does is that it keeps you present to reality, right? There's a lot of noise. And if you look at the numbers every single week, it keeps you present to reality. All you notice that all the noise is just noise. So LA, we had 1,300 properties hit the market. We had Orange County, we had 426 listings hit the market. San Bernardino, 517, Riverside, 725, and San Diego with 628 listings in the market. But look at the volume closed, guys. Look at how many closings happened in the last 7 days. 1,100 properties in LA County, 1.4 billion. $792 million in Orange County. That was 528 closings. 425 in San Bernardino, 249 million. 655 million in Riverside, 491 million. And 520 transactions in San Diego, 613 million in closed volume, right? What does that equal in all 5? And this is just 5 counties, by the way. $3.6 billion in closings, 3,200 properties, $90 million in commissions paid. So no matter what is happening with NAR, no matter what is happening with the noise, no matter what is happening with the interest rates, no matter what is happening with whatever you fill in the blank, look at the volume that is happening every 7 days. This community knows every single week what is possible. So I want to keep you guys present to what is possible every single week. And now I'm going to tune into the benefits of eXp. I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to go straight into it because I have a lot of information to cover. So I'm not going to be able to cover any other information but this, because it's very important. So I just want you guys to, if you guys don't know eXp Enterprise or what it is, this is where you're going to be able to capture basically everything about the company. This is the most important website. And if you haven't heard of eXp Enterprise, or you want to know how to get to it, you can scan this QR code in the screen, and this will take you directly to eXp Enterprise. eXp Enterprise is basically, again, the nucleus, right, where everything is hosted. You're going to be able to find every single tool, every single resource, and I'll show you some of those resources here as I move forward. But I just want you guys to note that, hey, if you ever want to find anything, it's here. It's expenterprise.com. Scan this QR code, and then this is where you're going to be able to get to it. So next slide is another very important, very important tool that we're going to use as a community here at eXp. Is called Frame. This is our eXp world. The good news, right? Many of you that are newer actually are experiencing Frame right away. But for some of us, like myself, I've been here for 5 years, and many of us have been here for a couple of years. We used to use a web-based eXp world and used to have to download the software into your computer, which was very slow. Now we have this new platform called Frame. It's eXp world, and you can get to every single thing within eXp. Talk to brokers, talk to team specialists, talk to accounting, talk to anybody. One of our departments actually open up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you haven't used eXp world and you want to know how, you can scan this QR code and download it. And I will, again, go into some of the things of what you're going to be using it for, but I just want you to make sure that you guys have the link. So go ahead and scan this QR code if you guys need the link for eXp World. Now, the next one, the next most powerful tool that we use here at eXp also is Workplace. Workplace is one of my favorite tools. And you want to do two things with this. You want to use the web browser for Workplace, but I also want you guys to download the app in your phone because Workplace is very, very powerful. You can download it on your iOS or your Android, and it's called Workplace, Facebook by Workplace. And if you're wondering what your login is, it's basically the same login as your eXp Enterprise. So everything eXp Enterprise related, your eXp email and your password, that's where you're going to be able to use to open Workplace. And again, Workplace is going to be a communication channel for you to be able to interact with the broker team, with the CEO, with anybody in the company for that matter, or 90,000 agents. One of my favorite things to use Workplace for is for referrals, and it should be yours too. This is a network of 90,000 agents you have access to via Workplace. And I would encourage you to use this at least twice a day and check Workplace for updates and see if somebody is sending you over a referral, because a lot of referrals are being sent out through Workplace. So very powerful tool. Scan the QR code if you don't have that. Now, a lot of you asked me for lead generation, right? Everybody says, well, do we have any lead generation programs? And the answer is absolutely yes. There is certification programs, these certification programs that you're gonna need to get certified for. These programs are under the Revenos platform. Many of you have asked me, Leo, how do I train? How do I get the training? Well, I found a specific link that takes you specifically to the training website. If you scan this QR code, if you want leads, this is a link that you definitely have to save. So the different relocation or the Revenos programs that we have is a relocation, affinity, bundle select, make it rain, express offers, REO, and institutional is our institutional investing as well. So there's different platforms here. Each one of them is slightly different. They are going to require for you to get certified, and the certification is not going to cost you money. It's going to cost you time. That's what it's going to take you. It's going to cost you a couple of days for you to invest your time and energy into this. But I promise you that when you do this, this is going to get you opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise. You don't have to pay for it up front. You are going to pay for them at closing. It's going to be anywhere from, I think, 30 all the way to 40% on a referral, depending on the type of referral that you're receiving from these platforms. And just to give you guys some perspective, 22,000 opportunities were distributed to these programs last year that equaled over $2 billion in production. So if you're not getting your unfair share, make sure you, number one, get certified and also get connected with Workplace under there's a Revenos program, also Workplace group. You want to get in there, get involved, and also get familiar with all the leaders in the program. That way you could let them know, hey, I got my certification. I want to be involved. I want to be dialed in. I want to make sure that I'm maximizing my opportunity here. So again, make sure you scan that QR code. This is going to take you directly to the training programs through Revenos. Now, a lot of you may know this, maybe you don't, but you have healthcare with eXp. And if you want to get a quote, even if you're not ready to get healthcare for yourself or your family, maybe you just want to figure out, well, how much will the cost be? This QR code here will take you directly into the healthcare quote platform. So this can give you a quote in 5 minutes. All you need to do is answer a couple of basic questions. You can get yourself and your family insured through eXp Agent Healthcare by scanning this QR code. It'll take directly to the platform. Again, you're probably not going to be able to do this right now, but save this link and make sure that you guys get a quote. A lot of people are saving a ton of money. I just heard a story the other day. A gentleman that just joined our company is saving for himself and a family of 4 $800 a month just by doing eXp Agent Healthcare. His wife was pretty upset at him. He was like, wait a minute, like we could have joined a year ago and saved ourselves $10,000. I'm like, yes, So there's a lot of savings and a lot of opportunity here. So make sure you guys know about that, and you guys get a quote. The other thing, I'll get asked about offices, right? A lot of you are like, hey, well, do I have an office? And you fill in the blank, whatever city you want to name. This platform here is called Regus. Regus is going to give you access to 3,000 locations all over the world. Right now, I'm in Mexico City. I'm using an office in Mexico City. You could use an office anywhere that you go. The most populous areas in the world have Regus locations. So, if you want to go and meet a customer, these offices are included with your eXp membership. If you choose to go ahead and say, you know what, I want to lease my own spot, or I want a private office space, or I want to meet a customer behind a closed door, the rate will vary from location to location. It'll be anywhere from $20 to $40 to $60, depending on the area. But your membership at eXp already includes a basic membership with Regus. So that means that you can actually just walk in, use a common area, just like I'm doing right now, and not pay anything for it. Your membership is already included. So very, very powerful platform. I think there is a chat or a question here in the chat, or it was a clap. Clap. Yes, I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that. But make sure you guys save that link right there. The other thing, we have, again, 90,000 agents in our network. You guys all should be using this here. This is called the referral link. And also there's something else that's called MyLink, MyLead. There's two different platforms through this portal. Scan this QR code. But this is going to give you the ability. Let's just say that somebody contacts you, right? Alan, is obviously doing a transaction commercial, right? And he's already found somebody he's going to be working with. But let's just say he found somebody like in New York, or he wanted to do business in another state where somebody doesn't come top of mind. Whether that's commercial, whether that's residential, guys, with this agent portal referral link, you guys can place a referral within 2 minutes, 2 minutes max. So if you find somebody that says, hey, Leo, do you sell houses in Arizona? You can say yes. You can find a professional in Arizona. Go ahead and log into this portal, and within 2 minutes, literally put in your percentage and send it out for signatures and have it signed like that. It's very, very fast. MyLink, MyLead is another platform that is it's different but very, very powerful as well. MyLink, MyLead will give you the ability to promote a link on your Instagram, your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on all your social media. And if you promote your link, and let's just say that a consumer goes directly to your link through MyLink, MyLead, that consumer will log into the portal, start to view properties. And once that customer actually, says, hey, I want to go see a property, and let's just say it's another state. Obviously, a lot of you are here in California, but let's just say that that link was picked up by somebody and they're looking at properties in Washington. That customer, when they click that they want to go see a property in Washington, they will now be attached to you because they came virtue of your link. And when that customer does business with an agent out there in eXp, because it's going to be assigned to somebody at eXp in Washington, you will get a 25% referral just by promoting your link. So this link is very, very powerful. I would highly encourage you guys to promote this on all your social medias, because this will get you guys business all over the world. Wherever we have agents, it's game changer. And I'll get into it and I'll show you guys a little bit more here as we progress. Another tool. This is a game changer. This is also very specific to eXp. It's an exclusive. It's called Zenlist. Scan this QR code as well if you haven't heard of Zenlist, or if you don't have this link. But Zenlist, basically, to summarize it and explain it very simply, it's an off-market MLS. So for those of you that either are having a challenge finding inventory, or want to find inventory, or actually list inventory, maybe the customer says, well, I don't want it on the MLS. You could use Zenlist. You could use Zenlist and promote it in a community of 90,000 agents. And you could promote this property and potentially get it sold even before it hits the MLS or it hits the market officially. So scan this QR code if you, number one, again, you want to find properties off market, or number two, you have a property that you want to promote off market as well. This also gives you the ability to promote your broker compensation, right? So this is not, an NAR, or this is not MLS. So if you had a compensation and you agreed with your seller, hey, we're going to offer 2, 3, or 4%. You can do that through our platform in Zenlist with no problem. This, I really believe, Zenlist guys will account for a huge percentage of our sales moving forward. So I really want you guys to become a friend with Zenlist. Zenlist is going to be game changer for your business. There's a lot of success stories. Actually, I was just visiting a couple weeks back. There's a amazing professional in Rancho Cucamonga by the name of Fadi. He's a team leader. He runs a very successful team. He does about 100 million a year, and he had 5 transactions, guys. 5 transactions that he had actually put together using Zenlist, and he found them off market. And he actually got the investors, and he's now actually going to get the listings back. So use this. If I was you guys, I would use my social media, find a sexy property on Zenlist and promote it. That way you guys can generate a buyer for this. Very, very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. So I was confused by the site. Is there a fee for this? So there's no fee for the basic subscription. I think if you want to go ahead and go above and beyond, there's different subscription packages that you can get. But just for the basic membership, if you just want to search for properties, there's no cost to that. I think when you want to go ahead and start to advertise properties and do additional features that the platform does have, there is additional paid subscriptions that go along with that. But just, the bare brass tacks platform, you could search and you could promote. I think only one property, and then after you see if you have more properties to promote, you do have to pay for a subscription beyond that. So that's Zenlist. Again, very powerful tool. Now, switching gears, this is another thing. None of you ever should say, hey, we don't have a training for that, because the answer is obviously always yes. We do have trainings basically for everything you can possibly imagine in real estate. A lot of people that actually join our company, I literally had heard this numerous times. Like, Leo, this is literally like this is like a real estate college in a way, because we have so many trainings, 100 hours to be exact, a week. So if you guys want to, I don't know, learn a different subject, maybe you guys want to generate more listings, more buyers, whatever the case is, this link here is going to take you specifically to our eXp calendar, and this will give you access to the 100 hours of training a week. Also to note, the trainings are hosted inside of eXp World. Okay, so just in case you guys are wondering, well, where are these trainings? When you guys get this calendar, you can click on the training that you guys want to take, and it'll take you directly into the training link, and it'll give you specifics on how to go to the training room. So it's all step-by-step. It's very detailed. And here on the right-hand side, by the way, you do have a section that is specific for states. So let's just say that you have a state-specific training that you want to attend. All of them are located on the right-hand side of that calendar. So again, if you guys want more training than the ones that we're doing here, we have 100 hours a week. So now, for those of you that are either interested in luxury, or are wanting to do luxury, or want to get additional training and resources, guys, this is probably the most equipped package for luxury that I've ever seen for any company, period. So if you want to see what all the benefits that eXp Luxury includes, this is an additional membership that you do have to purchase, right? So this is not included with eXp because it's an additional designation. So if you want to see what all the benefits are, what the eXp Luxury package actually includes, make sure you guys scan this QR code, because you have not only specific trainings, you have specific masterminds and specific tools to be able to showcase your luxury listings, like Rob Report, like Mansions Global. Like when I was doing a training, and I was actually talking to a luxury agent that was joining our company, and they saw the tools that were offered here. These tools are not just added to the platform just to say we have them. These are tools that are actually going to bring value to you and your seller. So it's one of the best packages that I've seen for luxury. So again, if luxury is your gig, make sure that you are maximizing and taking advantage of this. Another thing, I know I've shared a lot of tools, a lot of different systems right now, but let's just say that you just want and I shared this last week, and I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this again. If you guys have any questions about anything eXp related, or it's a transaction question, or it's a broker question, it's anything, you guys can dial this number here and get a hold of somebody, and then this will be a call center that will route your call to the specific person where they can assist you, right? I've been in the car with Lee Mighty many times, and she's like, oh my God, I have a question for a broker, and I didn't know the answer for like the specific question. She called the hotline Saturday, and she was able to get in the phone within 3 minutes with a broker that was able to answer her question on the spot. So make sure that you guys save this number, because again, if you guys ever have a point where like, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, call this hotline. I guarantee you will have an answer to your question. So these are the slides. Now I'm going to show you guys some of the tools that I just kind of covered here for you guys, because here we go. Let me go back to the screen. So I know I just covered a lot of ground in a very short amount of time, so I hope you guys are still with me. And let me go ahead and share my other screen, because I have more to share. So, if that wasn't enough information, I'm going to share even more information with you guys. But this is recorded, so you guys can go back, obviously, and take advantage of this when you guys conclude this training. That way you guys could, go back and pause it and do all that good stuff as well. And as always, you guys should also connect with Terry. If you guys ever feel like, hey, I didn't get this, or I didn't get that, or I need a little bit more additional coaching, Terry has done a phenomenal job of really mastering all of the systems, all of the different tools. So number one, obviously all of you should have gone through onboarding, but if you didn't and you want to learn more specific tools, you can reach out to Terry, and she can get you guys pointed in the right direction. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the attention back into the screen here. I'm going to go to the enterprise, right? I covered this already, but I want you guys to see what enterprise looks like behind the scenes. So this is what it looks like behind the scenes for you guys. Everything, I'm telling you, everything you guys want with eXp is in this link, eXp Enterprise. So now the next link that I wanted to cover here is kvCORE. kvCORE is the most underused tool, I would say, within our community. And I think it's one of the most powerful. And if you're not taking advantage of kvCORE, you're leaving money on the table. I guarantee it. So kvCORE is something that is included. This platform is about $600 a month outside of eXp. So if you're not using it, I'm telling you, you guys are just throwing money away. kvCORE has everything that you need, that you want in your business. You have a website, you have mobile applications, you have the ability to do unlimited email, you have the ability to do unlimited text, you have 27 different campaigns. So let's just say you have buyers that you want to, nurture, sellers you want to nurture, expireds that you want to nurture, for sale by owners, you name it. You have a system that's already dialed in through kvCORE. This is my kvCORE platform, so you could see that everything is, it's sort of like, if I want to describe it very simply, it's sort of like having your own Zillow platform. So as you could see, I have a ton of customers that are looking at properties like this guy, Jeffrey, right here, 17 million, 19 million. Let me end the training real quick and call this guy right away, right? But you could see everything that your customers are doing behind the scenes. So make sure that you guys are, number one, use kvCORE and upload your contacts into this platform. Also, obviously, I'm not going to do an in-depth training on kvCORE today, but I will moving forward. But if you guys want to learn how to use kvCORE, this Agent Quick Start, I want to just bring your attention here. This Agent Quick Start is a 5-step process of how you can learn kvCORE and all the functionalities and how you can get it all set up. In addition to having these 5 trainings, in eXp world, you have almost every single day a training within kvCORE. So again, please go to this Agent Quick Start and get very familiar with this platform, because it does basically everything. You guys are probably paying for tools right now that you don't need to, and this already has it done. This is exactly what happened to me when I joined eXp 5 years ago. I was paying for 10, 11 different tools. When I saw eXp kvCORE, I actually condensed the majority of my tools and started to use kvCORE exclusively. So I would highly encourage you guys to become masterful at learning this platform. So the other thing that I wanted to cover for you guys, as far as a benefit, there's a lot of different things here, but I covered the luxury, the marketing center. So many of you guys are Canva fanatics. Like I know a lot of you use Canva because that is the question I ask all the time, and many of you do. But let's just say that you guys wanted to use some pre-made templates, like you guys are not in the mood to go to Canva, and you guys want to, maybe have a video that's already done for you, and you want to promote it on social media, or you want to, maybe, get some flyers or a buyer kit or a listing kit, or you want some brochures, postcards. You want to create some Facebook ads. You want a single property website, door hangers, presentations, letterheads, business cards, email signatures. All of this stuff is actually in your eXp Enterprise Marketing Center. So these things are already done for you. So you don't have to go in there and like design it, make it look all nice. Like these are already done for you. So all you have to do is literally go into the platform, customize it to the way that, maybe you want to put in your custom picture, or put in your MLS, and this will take you directly into the marketing center. And you can have specifics for listings, for open houses, for lead generation, holiday posts. These are all social media driven. So you can just click here, choose the design, and this will take you directly into it. The really cool thing, guys, that's also already sized for Facebook and Instagram. So you don't have to, go ahead and resize it and all that good stuff. It's already done for you. They're very nice looking, very professional, very modern. You have different templates. So this is a very, very powerful solution. Again, if you guys want to just have things that are already done for you, obviously, if you have your own specific brand, you probably have your own specific team. But this tool here, I also think it's very underused, and it's very powerful, and it's always being constantly loaded up with new stuff as well. So for those of you that also are interested in commercial and want to learn commercial, this website here, eXp Commercial, is where you want to go. So not only do you have a residential brokerage that you're part of here at eXp, but you're also part of a commercial brokerage. We have about 900 professionals, and we have some of the best commercial brokers within our network, like Mr. Louis Chavez, Ms. Galen Barnes, Mr. Matt Palumbo, Mr. Tom Palumbo. I mean, I could keep naming names over and over and over, but we have some amazing professionals that are eXp Commercial. So if you guys ever have any questions, obviously, about eXp Commercial, you could go to the directly to the website or connect with one of the professionals within our network. But let's just say that you guys have a desire to take your business to the next level, and you actually want to learn commercial. Well, you can actually go into eXp Commercial and go and take specific trainings. They're going to be Marcus the Millichap style type of trainings, and there's also specific tools like Reonomy. Reonomy is sort of like the MLS for commercial. You have Build Out, which is a CRM for commercial. And then you also have like the AIR forms, which are specific contracts for commercial. So if you guys want to learn commercial, make sure you guys go here. There's also a lot of resources in Workplace, and there's also a lot of resources in the eXp world. I actually just had somebody send me a message, a couple of days back, and they had a specific question about commercial. I just led her back to eXp World and said, go talk to the broker team. They most likely can answer all your questions. I know a lot of the stuff, like general stuff in commercial, but there's a certain limit to what I don't know. So I always pivot back to, the brokers here at eXp Commercial, which are world class. So want you guys to know about that. The other thing is you guys probably know this or probably don't, but we are a global company, truly a global company. Not just saying like, hey, we just have a global sticker like most companies do. Most companies say, hey, we're global, but are you really global? Do you have a global network? Do you have one company all over the world? Well, at eXp, we do. Why is this important? Because you could do business all over the world, and your listings that you promote also could be promoted all over the world. We are currently in 24 countries. So if you are interested even in nominating a country, let's just say that you notice that the country that is very popular, they're like, hey, wait, why isn't this country part of eXp? Like we're right now, in Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Greece, right? These are all the countries that we're currently in. Australia. If you see a country that's not nominated yet, you can actually go to the eXp Global Partners site here and nominate your country. And how they actually qualify if they're ready to launch a country, by the way, is that they have to have enough requests for them to be able to pay attention to the country. It does cost them a significant amount of capital for them to open up any country. So they go by demand. So, just something to note here on the global front of very powerful stuff. Again, especially for our luxury individuals, this is going to be another way for you to showcase your listings. So this is actually the portal that I was sharing with you guys. This is the MyLink, MyLead, and the referral platform, right? Just wanted to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes of what it looks like. So let's just say, again, you wanted to go ahead and start to send, let me actually sign into the platform really quick and start to send out referrals with MyLink, MyLead, which is the lead generation side. You can just click start now. And this is, again, it breaks it down very simple for you guys, right? Create a link anywhere using eXpRealty.com. Share your personalized unique links on your social media, drive traffic to it. Lead inquiries come directly to you via text messages when they opt in. And then you can service a lead or refer it to an eXp agent in another market. And then everything that you source from your eXp MyLink, MyLead is now tracked in this platform. So that way you never have to guess, hey, am I getting referrals? Well, you're going to be able to see in real time what leads are coming in, how many unique visitors you're actually getting through your link. So let's just say you do an Instagram post and then all of a sudden you got thousands of unique visitors. Then obviously I would encourage you to continue to do that as well. So real time, real feedback there. The other thing, I think a lot of you don't know this, but a lot of our trainings are actually posted on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, look at this. We have 90,000 agents and we have 34,000 people that are subscribed. So that just gives me insight that a lot of you are not. So I would encourage you to subscribe to eXp Realty's YouTube channel because you have a ton of trainings here and also live trainings that are hosted, and all of the different updates, all of the different things are all hosted in here. So I would go and make yourself obviously a subscriber on YouTube for eXp Realty. There's a ton of really valuable resources. And I'm gonna now move on to the workplace here. This is Workplace. I just wanted to show you guys what the platform looks like behind the scenes. It's a very simple to use platform. Again, you should download it on your phone and also use the desktop side of it. You will automatically be added to your state, via Workplace, right? So whatever state you're in, you're going to automatically be added to it. But you can also add yourself to different referral groups. That way you can, again, participate in these potential referral opportunities. My favorite feature is a chat because you can message every single person in the company, everybody, even Glenn Sanford, our founder. You can send them a message directly from here. So again, you should have it downloaded on your phone because Workplace will be a very efficient tool for you moving forward. So let me pop in. I think there's like 9 questions here or 9 people here in the chat before I continue to move forward. Do I have a good script when calling the leads that come into kvCORE? It's going to depend on the type of lead. It's going to depend on if it's a buyer lead. Just like one of the things that I would say, Jason, is say something like, "Hey, Jason, thank you so much for inquiring on my website. I just actually wanted to reach out as courtesy and find out, how your search is currently going. I also want to find out if the types of properties that you're looking at, if they are, within your criteria. I want to make sure that I'm sending you the best options." So what I would do in real time, I would, be on your portal within kvCORE and open up the actual profile of the customer and start to specifically adjust their search criteria based on what they actually want. So I would come from a perspective of customer service, right? Because most of the leads that you're going to get, especially if you're promoting on kvCORE, are going to be buyer driven. So have a more customer service approach. And then from there, obviously, you start to ask the deeper questions of, hey, well, how soon do you see yourself moving into your new property? Why is it that you're moving into your new property? But start off with more of a customer service perspective and refine their search criteria. That's the way that I would use it. So I think everybody else here done. Nutshell, the tools should be used on a daily basis. kvCORE. kvCORE, yeah, in a nutshell, kvCORE, eXp Enterprise, eXp World, and Workplace. Those are the main tools, guys. Main tools. And Lee Mighty, thank you so much. He just actually dropped some of the scripts as well that we do have provided here in our community here. But let me pause really quick. I know I've shared a lot of stuff and there's more that I could share, but I want to see if there's any other questions because I want you guys to get a tremendous amount of value. I just want you guys to think, hey, this is also, you know, awesome stuff. But what about calling someone you found on the MLS that has been expired for listing? So, hi, Maisha. This is Leo. I'm sure you've already got numerous amount of calls, but I'm very different from many of the realtors that you've talked to. I actually have a guarantee sale program. So if you're willing to meet with me for 15 minutes, I guarantee you I can help you to sell your house within 7 days, guaranteed, or I'll sell it for free. Are you available today at 3 o'clock? That's what I would say, literally. I would literally, like when I was calling expired and for sale by owners, I pitched. That's called a guarantee sale program pitch. So if you were, you know, because again, you're going to be competing with 100 people that are calling them. So you got to sound different right away. So I would get a lot of appointments that way. And guess what? You have more appointments, more at-bats, more face-to-face, you get more listings signed. It's a numbers game, just like everything else. But Maisha, I hope that answers your question. Pitch a guarantee sales program. By the way, in practicality, most people are not going to want to go the guarantee sale route anyways, okay? Most of the people that I would meet with, it was funny, they would say, well, what's this guarantee sale program about? And I would ask them, you know, 3 questions right away. I'm actually, you know what, Maisha? Thank you so much for the opportunity. Number one, let me ask you some basic questions and see if you're a good candidate for our guarantee sale. Are you in a desperate need to sell? And 99% of people were like, no. Are you strapped for cash and you need it like within 7 days? No. So is your house, you know, and I would tell them like, you have a beautiful house, but is your house, does it have any major damage? No. Do you have at least, you know, 30 days for you to sell the house? Yeah, and I could take my sweet time. Okay, perfect. So I can actually give you the guarantee sale route, but it is specifically more designed for individuals that are in desperate need of cash now. If that's not you, let me actually explain to you the traditional route. That's how I would immediately pivot it to a normal listing presentation. 99.99999% of every single person I pitched that to always went with the traditional route. One person caught me on my little guarantee sale program. I signed it. I did it within 7 days. I didn't sell it within 7 days though. And I called the guy and I said, hey, I guarantee you that I said my guarantee was that I was going to sell it within 7 days. I have somebody that's going to show it, but they're going to show it until tomorrow. So that falls on day number 8. Can you please give me a little bit more time? And he said, you know what, Leo, I really like the way you work. You've been in constant communication with me. I'll give you another week. Knock yourself out. Next day, the property was shown. The offer was written. It was full price. And I put it under contract and I got paid, you know, my 3%. And then the buyer that brought the, you know, the deal made their percentage as well. So guys, that's how I would do that. But what other questions do you guys have? This is really good, by the way. Thank you so much for having a specific question like that, because the more specific you guys are, the more value that I could bring. And that's my key intention, guys. Actually, I think I will take myself off of the share screen. I want to see you guys here because I have a couple more minutes. But what other questions you guys have, or ahas, or anything else I can cover for you guys that'll be extremely valuable for you guys today? Is
I'm sorry,
everybody?
just one more time. kvCORE, eXp World. What were the other 3 you mentioned?
Yes, kvCORE, eXp World, eXp Enterprise. eXp Enterprise for sure, because eXp Enterprise is like your main hub. You're going to be able to find everything from eXp Enterprise, actually. So I would just say take those and then dive deeply into Enterprise and then Workplace. Yes, eXp Workplace. Thank you, Rosalind and Mighty. Workplace. That one is an app on your phone. Make sure you guys download eXp Workplace on your phone. Okay, Zenlist, can you share again how the agent used it to find properties for investors? So on Zenlist, the really cool thing is that you have a search feature within Zenlist. Let me go ahead and pull up Zenlist here. Great question, by the way. Let's go to Zenlist. And also, you guys log into Zenlist, by using your eXp credentials. So the way that my friend Fadi did it, he basically just started looking for properties on Zenlist, right? So you just go to the search section and you just start looking for all the properties that are available all over the place, right? Then they're everywhere, guys. So he started to just look for listings on the map, or that specifically he was looking in, and basically started to find these deals that were off market. Like, let's just say somebody's looking in Riverside. You punch that in here. You have all of these different addresses here. So let's just say we look at this one on 4219 Arrow Lane. This was $399, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, right? So basically, all that he did is he found these properties and he contacted the agent and he put the deal together, just like you would normally would any other property. So it's sort of like having like a off-market MLS in a way, right? So what you're going to need to do, especially when you're working with investors, right? Investors are looking for a return on their investments. Most investors are buying about 65 to 70 cents on the dollar. Okay. So if you find a deal like that, let's just say that property is $399, that thing needs to be worth about, $525, $530 in order for an investor to actually entertain that property. So you're going to need to reverse engineer, find the property, say, hey, this one looks interesting, run your comps and what's called ARV, after repair value, right? You're going to find the max value. Let's just say it's 525, and then multiply that times 65%. That will give you the offer rate. Then you can call the agent and say, hey, I got a cash buyer for your property at 385. Are you willing to work with me? So that's what you're going to want to do. And that's how you're going to want to use Zenlist. So you would use Zenlist very similar to the way you would use MLS. Does it include fixtures? Yeah, that would include fixtures. And that's an approximate, right? I mean, if you're looking at a foundation issue or like a major roof issue, something structural, you're going to want to get an engineer and get additional information for something like that when you're looking for a flip. But if it's just a normal, guys, like a normal, rehab, right? You're upgrading cabinets, upgrading kitchens, upgrading restrooms, like, normal rehab. Then you're going to be able to run that figure about 65 to 70 cents on the dollar. Just as a quick rule of math, right? And this is going to be like a way for you to look at a deal and then be able to secure it, very quickly. That was actually one of my strategies before. One of my things before, when I was just working exclusively for investors, I was calling the MLS and I was calling the agents directly, and I was actually allowing them to double end the property. I would help them to, basically make double the commission, but they would give me the number that I wanted, right? So as an investor, you want to get your number. You're really not thinking about your commission, but when you get the number, you get the profit, and you're also going to get the listing back.
Case of a meaningful coincidence.
Yes.
Psychologically.
So great questions. Awesome. I got about 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes here. What other questions do you guys have? If there's no other questions, that's totally cool. But we did share the hotline here. I got a little comment here. Cool. All right. Alrighty, guys. So if there is no other further questions, and you guys are like, this is a lot of stuff. I know it's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of information. I highly encourage you guys to take your time and, go over everything I went over and become a master. Because the way I've learned this, guys, I have an obsessive personality. Whatever I am focused on, I obsess about becoming the best. So if you're part of this company, I want you to obsess about being the best agent within eXp, like learning it better than anybody else. Because that's what I did. It took me hours and hours and hours and hours of me investing my own time, right? Not on the Zoom, but offline, for me to really master a lot of these systems and for me to be able to even explain it. So again, I just want to say thank you guys for being on in this training today. I will see you guys at the next training. Make sure, again, that if you guys have any further questions, you either contact me or contact Ms. Terry. We're always a phone call or a text away for all of you. God bless each and every single one of you. Create an amazing week, and I will see you guys very soon. Peace.
Thank you so much. God bless
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.